King.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you feel about the referees?
I'm not going to address the reffing of the game. Season's over and done with, so that's that. Reffing is a part of basketball. You got to have it to play a game, so that's all I have to say about that.
King!
Yes, ma'am. You in the
How
front.
did you feel when some of your best players were in foul trouble?
Well, foul trouble is something that we've dealt with all season long, it seems, and we tend to have done a pretty good job of having backups ready to go in at any moment. We try to play smart, aggressive but smart, but sometimes it calls don't go our way or whatever, and we got to have players ready to step up and come in the game ready to play. But first, let me just hats off to Fairview. That game was a great game that we played. They played their hearts out, and so did we, and we came out on top. They have a great basketball team over there, and that was a good, fun game to be a part of. And hats off to them for making it as far as they did and playing the way that they did. Next question.
King.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you feeling when Fairview got a good lead?
Well, to be honest with you, I was a little disappointed, but I saw the reason why we gave up our lead and then allowed them to get a lead. We slacked up on defense and we got to going too fast on offense, and that's just not our team. That's not how we're built. We look to push if we can, but if we can't, we have got to know and realize that we can't force anything on offense on the offensive end. So once we were able to calm that down and get our defense back in order and figure out the offense and slow things down a little bit for us, I knew everything was going to be fine. So I wasn't too worried about it. I just knew that we had to execute our stuff right. Next question.
King.
Yes, ma'am. Back there.
Coach King, ESPN reported that the University of Phoenix Online and the Culinary Institute were both interested in you taking their head coaching vacancy. Is there any truth to that? And are you considering either of those?
Yes, I was contacted by the University of Phoenix Online and the Culinary Institute. They both have vacancies in their basketball programs. When I got the phone calls, it took me about 2 seconds to say no. I am a raw Ram through and through. Building this basketball program is very important to me. I feel like I have a responsibility and a duty to the girls. And here's where I'm going to stay. I believe they've signed, a contract extension for me. So I plan to be back next year and for years to come. So yes, I was contacted by those schools, and no, I will not be going anywhere. Next question. Yes, ma'am.
How did you feel when your team started the show? Like they built more improvement, as in passing the ball, and like they did it better.
I think you're trying to ask me how I feel the team improved over the season.
Mm-hmm.
From the beginning of the season to the end of the season, it's a night and day difference. You can really tell that the team grew as a team. They came together, and last night's game proved that they came together at the right time. Everything clicked. Everything just came together at a perfect storm for us, and we ended up winning a ball game for it, and this trophy because of it. So proud of my girls. They worked hard all season long. They put in the work necessary to win the championship, and now they get to hold their heads high as champions. So not everybody gets to do that, and so they to earn that is special. So congratulations to those girls, and I want them to know that they did a really great job this season, and very proud of them. Let's take one more question. Yes, ma'am.
Who do you think was the MVP of the season?
MVP of the season, that's always a tough question. I really have to give it to the team. There's no real one player that stood out all season long. It was a collective effort from everybody. Even the stuff that you don't see, that fans don't see in a game, practice. We had players in practice that pushed the starters to be better. We had players in practice that threatened to take starting positions. And so that made everybody better along the way. So I don't really have a one-person MVP. It's really a team. It's a collective award this year. But, again, just to comment on the season, great ending to the season. Girls worked hard all season long. I had the greatest coaching staff in the county, greatest girls in the county, and very happy for how the season went and proud of my girls and everybody that went into it. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it, guys.